let's go. My name is John from Bravo Company Digital, where we help home services companies, particularly commercial cleaning companies, with lead generation. We help them crush their goals. So let's jump right into it. You drive by a charter school. You know you can get charter school commercial cleaning contracts, and you're like, if I can just get this charter school, we're gonna win it, right? We're gonna meet all our goals. So here's a little depiction. Here's me driving by this charter school, and I go, you know what? I need to call these people. I need to step in. Maybe one day I go in there, I say, hey, we would love to be your commercial cleaners. We know, like, hey, if we can get this, it does everything. That's how too many people are looking at how to secure commercial cleaning contracts. They're going, if I can get this school, I got it. If I can get this gym, I've got it. That's not how sales works, though, okay? People think sales works where you go in that school and you just woo them and you get it done, and then, you know, you ride off into the sunset. That's not how sales works, though. This is how sales works. This is how you secure contracts. It's called the funnel, okay? We're going to build this together, okay? So you got top of funnel, where people learn who you are. You got middle of funnel, where, let's go here. Let's go. Oh, look, I didn't even know I could do that. That's kind of sexy looking, huh? Let's see if we can do that again. All right, here we go. Of course, it's not going to work this time. What is going on? Oh my goodness. You're making me look like an amateur here. And then it is not. There we go. I can't make it cool like the other one for some reason now. Okay, so we got top of funnel here, okay? Top of funnel, okay? And if top of funnel is there, what is this? This is middle of funnel. And then what's down at the bottom? Down at the bottom is bottom of funnel, okay? So what happens at the top of funnel? People learn who you are. People say, hey, there's your company. There's John. I know what he does. I know I can give him a call. Middle of funnel is nurturing people or convincing them that you're a good option. And then bottom of funnel is actually where you close them, okay? And the important part and why they call it a funnel, I guess I can't really make this any steeper, but the idea is, let's talk math, okay? Let's go top of funnel, or let's start from the bottom, okay? What do I think? To get someone to close one closed deal, let's call it contract, okay? One closed contract, okay? For one closed contract, we probably have to, let's say we're going to have to make 5% 5 offers, something like that, okay? Could be better, could be worse, but call it something like 5 offers, okay? To present 5 offers, you might have to go on, 5 appointments, right? If you're one of those people that are always going to give them a price, right? Let's say most people are going to do 10 appointments, right? Because half of them you're going to find out they're disqualified or you're not a good fit, or whatever. Okay, so let's call it 10 appointments. So let's go. Let's make this to execute 10 appointments. Why? Because there's going to be a bunch of appointments that don't end up happening. So let's go scheduling something with like 15 appointments. Okay. All right. So to schedule 15 appointments, how many phone calls do you have to make? Okay. If that's what we're doing, let's go, make for one appointment, let's call it 200, right? So what is that? 3,000 phone calls, something like that. Okay. It's going to be something like on these numbers, 3,000 phone calls to one contract. All right. So number one, you can't just drive by these schools and go like, man, if I could get that school. You got to call 3,000 schools, or you got to call, 500 schools, 500 fitness centers, 500 offices, 500 post-construction jobs, 500 car dealerships. You got to call all of them. Try to get those 15 appointments, try to execute 10 appointments, try to present 5 offers, try to get one closed contract. That's how sales works. That's how you secure commercial cleaning contracts. So then let's go, okay, what can you do in top of funnel? What are your options here for top of funnel? Let's not be in the middle. It's driving me crazy a little bit. Let's make that in the middle. Let's make this in the middle. Let's make this in the middle. It's still kind of ugly, but if I can get them in the middle, maybe I can live with it. Okay, there we go. So let's go. What is top of funnel? What activities can you do in top of funnel? You have cold call, cold email, website, SEO, ads, door knock, referrals. I think referrals only has one L. Okay. Those are your options. Okay. Word of mouth, right? How do you get word of mouth? You create word of mouth. Oh, my video's cutting it off. Okay. All right. So then what do you do when you've got someone in your funnel, you've got their name, their address, you kind of know something about them, then what do? Then you work the middle of the funnel. What does the middle of the funnel look like? Okay. That means scheduled calls, emails, check-ins. Okay. You're going to call them, you're going to email, you're going to check in. 97% of people that need commercial cleaning company are not going to switch right now. Only 3% are going to switch right now. So you just got to figure out when these people are part of that 3%. When they're frustrated with their commercial cleaner, you got to try to connect with them then. And you're going to do that through scheduled calls, emails, check-ins. Realize middle of funnel, you're not going to convince them to change. You're just getting ready to be a good option for them when they want to change. And then what about bottom of funnel? If someone is interested, where do you go then? Okay, first I want to talk about price. So many people in commercial cleaning, they spend too much time trying to overprice their services. Okay. Commercial cleaning is a commodity, and while everyone doesn't go with the cheapest price, they're going to go with the cheapest price that they trust. Okay. So if someone takes 10 bids, they're going to go with the cheapest bid that they trust. Okay. So, you can price your stuff high and it might work out for you if you're the only company that they trust, but if they trust someone cheaper, they're going to go with that person. Okay. So a lot of people try to avoid price, but I see so many people that are giving lots of proposals and they're not converting any because their price is too high. We're not going to go over pricing this video, but your pricing is important. Okay. What's the 80-20? I'll go to 99-1 of price. What is 1% of the price that can make you competitive? Whatever your salary, or not salary, whatever the wage is that you're paying a cleaner, let's call it $15 an hour, then charge $30 an hour. Okay. You might be able to get more competitive than that if you don't have much overhead, but double that price and you'll be in the ballpark, right? Maybe you can charge $25 an hour. I don't think you can charge $20 an hour, but something like that. And then how do you know how many hours it's going to take? Cleaner's going to be able, depending on the space, somewhere between 2,000 to 5,000 square feet per hour. If it's a smaller space, it's going to be, and it's complicated, it's going to be 2,000 square feet. If it's a big office building that's really easy to clean, doesn't get that dirty, it's going to be 5,000 square feet or something like that. So Okay, so at bottom of the funnel, we have price. We have just overall your proposal. Is your proposal good? Is it trustworthy? And then let's go. Let's just go like trust, like. Okay, this is when sales does matter. Do they like you? Can they trust you? Like this stuff matters, but that's the bottom of the funnel. Okay. So what do we got? We got under 10 minutes here. How do you get commercial cleaning contracts? Number one, stop looking at it like, hey, you drive by and you fall in love with this hospital, fitness center, whatever. That's not how it works. Fall in love with every hospital, every fitness center, every school. Call them all and realize you're going to have some type of conversion data as you create your sales pipeline or your sales funnel. You got to do a ton of work at the top when you as many names and phone numbers as you get in the top, then work them with scheduled calls, emails, and check-ins. And then at the bottom, make sure you can deliver a good price through a strong proposal and you're communicating like and trust throughout the whole process. Go to bravocompanydigital.com if you want to work together.